What's up, guys? Main man Sui here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. Or should I say Scrapman? You're on the naughty Scrapman channel now. Fuck you, I can say whatever the hell I want. So this is going to be the start of my new guide series, like how to beat characters. I've done it before, we did it a bit with Tekken 7. I believe I've already recorded a how to beat Kazuya guide for Tekken 8, but I'm doing it again because I know I can do a better guide today. I'm going to do this on hopefully a majority of a cast, probably a majority of a cast, so be on the lookout for that. They will all be here unedited on the Scrapman channel. And I'm gonna do my absolute best to condense it so it's not, you know, a million different details, because I feel like that doesn't help anyone. Instead, it's gonna be the most important things that are easily digestible. Easy, big strategy things like step left, worry about how you get up from the ground, etc. That will quickly help you do so much better in the matchup. And again, I'm gonna do this for a lot of characters, so be on the lookout for that stuff. But so Kazuya, Kazuya specializes, he's a very, very simple matchup to deal with. Very simple. It's a bit like Kazuya has a simple game plan. He's gonna mix you with this, he's gonna mix you with this, or he'll do Duria, man. Simple game plan, but that kind of bites him in the ass because that makes him super predictable for the opponent. We know exactly what this motherfucker wants to do. So that's something the Kazuya player has to play around. So just to make it long story short, in the neutral, you're looking out for electric, which is, if he does it really well, it's like a 13 frame launcher. If he's bad, it will be like 15 frames. Well, not bad, maybe average, you know, but it's like you're looking out for this launcher. It's a high that's +5 on block, or you're looking out for Devil Fist. This is what he will be doing in the neutral. So say like this range, even up close. That's the neutral you are worrying about. Then the Kazuya player wants to, once he gets you to respect him, you're blocking, he will break your guard by mixing you up with a low that knocks you down into what is known as his blender. Again, I'm gonna treat this like you're new to the game, right? Kazuya's identity is in the neutral, throwing electrics, launching you, or knocking you into the ground with punishment. He has very bad poking, and he has no stance rushdown. He just wants to knock you down, and then as you're struggling to get back up again, he mixes you, denying you the opportunity to get back to your feet again. He's like arguably the best character in the game at that. That is his specialty, and that is basically what he does. So here's a -3 on block. So that's like completely safe, right? -3 on block. Natural launcher, right? Natural launcher. Doesn't need a counter hit. That's pretty devastating. That's a mid, right? And when he has a low, Halsey, both of these are unseeable. Like, you can't react to these. And the low knocks you down, and here you go again. He'll mix you. Okay, get back to your feet, get mixed. So how do we deal with this? Well, there are a couple of great things. So let's just start with the neutral. Before you've been knocked down, he does mostly electric, right? And he does Devil Fist. The number one thing to remember about fighting this character is stepping to the left beats basically every key move this character has. So let me demonstrate this to you. So forward 3, as I showed you, and Hell Sweep, they are the basis of his blender, his 50-50. That's the very core of it. Then we have an electric, and then we have Devil Fist, and then we have a move called Patricide Fist. This is something as crazy as a knockdown wall splat mid that comes out of crouch dash. It's CD1 +2. And it is +5 on block. This move is insane, and it does like 9 damage on your guard as well in terms of chip damage. So it is a crazy move. So these are all of his best moves as far as I'm concerned. If I step left, I will beat every single one of these attacks. This is Kazuya's #1 weakness, and it's absolutely by design. stepping left beats all of Kazuya's key moves. So this is why when you watch like high-level Kazuya mirror matches, we're like walking like a clock constantly. We're stepping towards the camera. Well, if they're player 2, they step towards the camera. Player 1 to the left will of course step towards the background. They're always moving like this, round and round like a clock they go, because you always want to move towards the left. And I just want to tell you that this is something you need to pay attention to in every matchup. Every character has a side they're very vulnerable to. And then there are certain characters where you don't want to step at all, like Brian. You don't want to step Brian because his space control and homing is so strong. And you're not so scared about his hatchet low that you want to start option selecting by stepping. A hatchet is step towards the left, just like Kazuya's house sweep. But you never do that because his homing is so disgusting. And his jet upper tracks to that side. So I'm just saying, like, how you move against characters is very important. But Kazuya is the poster child of, like, moving. How you move. Because if you step towards the right, he kills you, right? So, step towards the left, and you beat every single one of his, like, core tools. Core moves. And of course, the Kazuya player has counterplay to this. He can throw his homing moves, like back 4, down for 2, while standing 2, while standing 3. But hopefully you are playing at like beginner and intermediate ranks, and step left with strong timing will destroy every Kazuya you run into. Make sure to, when you step, don't make the beginner mistake of like doing a small step into a counter attack immediately. Sidewalk, confirm Kazuya whiffing, because otherwise you'll get dumb stuff where the second hit of the house sweep will clip you, like dumb shit. So it's just how the system works. As soon as you punch the trigger, you expand your hurt box significantly. It can't be overstated how fat you become. A cheeseburger American. So like, just make sure that you sidewalk, and make sure you see, oh, he whiffed now, and then can, or whatever your character does, launch Kazuya. So sidewalk, very important. And the next thing I want to talk about, I do want to, as I talked about the counterplay, like Kazuya does down for 2, Kazuya does demon, oh, sorry. Okay, I'm stupid. There we go. So these are 2 moves that, even at the intermediate level, I feel like you have to practice this. So, oh, sorry. So, down for 2 is minus 12. Even at the intermediate play, a lot of people don't punish these moves. So, this is something to practice. Like, the distinction between these 2 attacks. So, down for 2 and while standing 2. They look quite similar. You know, and they both have a homing trail. But one of these, while standing 2, is a 16-frame launcher, a natural launcher, that's launch punishable on block, and down for 2, that's from standing, 14-frame counter hit launcher, that's minus 12. Just make sure to punish these. Please, guys. Even at intermediate rank, like, make sure to punish these. You have to practice this. Like, Kazuya is the most popular character in the game. So, that's where we really want to start, by learning this matchup and learning it well. Just set the dummy in practice mode to rotate these 2 moves, and you'll see the distinction quickly. And you'll get good at muscle memory punishing these. Oh, sorry, misinput. There we go. So, again, as for intermediate Kazuya players, that will be the counterplay they will apply to your sidewalk left. So please make sure to apply that. Next thing we want to think about is how we get up from the ground. Sorry. So I can't stress enough how important it is what I'm about to tell you. You want to be super unpredictable in how you get off the ground, because this is his primary strength, right? His blender. So, if you just mindlessly tech roll like this, Kazuya will always put you in the blender, right? You give him a free mix-up, basically. You give him a free mix-up. So what I like to tell people is like, just start by staying on the ground. Like this. Did you see that? Intermediate Kazuya players are very bad at reacting to different Oki situations and what people do on the ground. So a lot of top players, they'll get knocked down. Just stay on the ground. Deny the Kazuya player's blender. If you stay on the ground, he can't 50-50 you. If you stay on the ground, Brian can't taunt you. So this is not Street Fighter where your character automatically stands back up again into rock, paper, scissors. So do make sure you use this stuff, because it's sad to see that most of you you're autopiloting, just mashing tech roll all the time. It's a very bad idea to do against this character. So again, gotta pay attention. Stay on the ground. Maybe roll on the ground. Like so. If you time it, you can make that hell sweep with. But of course, if he is good, like an expert Kazuya, we'll be on the lookout for this stuff. But now we're talking like very advanced stuff. This is for beginner and intermediates, this guide. Another really nice thing you can do is quick recovery. Hold forward. Oh, my turn. This should be like +2 on hit. Oh, sorry, +3. So, quick recoveries are almost broken. They recover so quickly. Like their name, quick recovery. These are very hard to whiff punish, even for expert players. So again, hold forward as you're being knocked out, and then start wailing on Kazuya. So this is very, very strong, especially in intermediate play. So strong. So what I'm telling you here is don't do quick recovery every time, but what I'm telling you is, for the love of God, utilize quick recovery. It is extremely strong. Another really good option you have is toe kick, like this. So you see him coming in, waving, toe kick, and you get out. So this is done by tapping down free when you're down. Again, toe kick is very vulnerable to this, right? Now you have a standing hitbox here, so you can get counter it launched. So that catches quick recovery as well, right? But now if I tech roll, I'm safe, right? So it's just that we want the Kazuya player to not know what option he should be utilizing, right? So be very mindful of how you get off the ground, and don't constantly apply a tech roll, is what I'm saying. Use all of these different options. And the most powerful ones are just staying on the ground, rolling on the ground, stay down. Quick recovery, toe kick, sometimes even doing a kip up is strong. It's risky, of course. It's launch punishable on block. If, however, the Kazuya is constantly doing hell sweep into an instant steel pedal, now you have to tech roll, right? So of course it's mind games as well. But for intermediate Kazuya players, if you rotate these options, you should be doing very well. Now, there's another thing that is very important in this matchup, and it is, being mindful of the fact that Kazuya has the best while standing punish in the game, and it is the twin pistons. This is a 13-frame mid launcher, right, that can do a lot of damage, especially if he chooses to pop heat, right, like this. It's a very respectable 77 damage. He can get a wall into this, but I mean, it's you have to factor in with this character that anytime he launches you or just knocks you down from a flash punch, it's not only the damage he gets, But, oh my god, I'm a clown. Sorry. Best... Oh my god, best coach in the world, man. Am I stupid? Why is it always like this when I'm recording shit? I don't know. It's like I'm Joe Biden suddenly. It's not only this damage he gets, but it's the fact that it's always an opportunity to set up the blender. Right? So his twin piston is really, really strong. It launches you for good damage, and then he blenders you. It's like, it's a pretty big deal. So what I'm trying to tell you is that always be mindful of the fact that Kazuya has twin pistons. So if I'm playing Jin, let's just say I'll think real carefully about throwing Scourge. Oh, sorry, Jesus. Scourge is minus 14, right? I like Scourge when I play Jin, but against Kazuya, it's like, well, suddenly the risk-reward on this move is like, if it's blocked, I might die. Down back 4. If it's blocked up close, I might die. If Zen 1 plus 2 is blocked, I might die. So suddenly you're like, you're using down 4 a lot because it's minus 12, and then you'll use Hell Sweep because it's launch punishable anyway, you know. But it's like you can still use these moves, but the risk reward is so much worse now. So it's just something you need to be very mindful of in this matchup. Like, Kazuya is very, very scary, as you can see when he's crouching. Look at that glare at Jin. So, really something you want to be mindful of. Another important thing is that when Kazuya is being pressured, he doesn't really have good panic buttons. He's kind of a sitting duck. He's very vulnerable to pressure. Typically, he has to find the duck on whatever you're doing and launch you, or like, oh, you're minus 10, flash punch, or the correct step. But it's like, he's kind of a sitting duck. Like, he has... in my opinion, Kazuya has one of the worst power crushes in the game. It's quite slow on startup. Has an awkward hitbox. Not very good. His backswing blow has no backswing. He has a punch parry though in forward 1 plus 2, which is something to be mindful of. And then he can throw a Scourge, but this should be very easy for you to deny by just checking him with mids, right? Like so, and he won't be able to throw a Scourge. And Scourge is kind of slow on startup at 23 frames. So Kazuya is vulnerable to pressure, and if you know what you're doing with your pressure, even top-level Kazuya players are forced to block sometimes 10 seconds at a time, especially if you're also pressuring with heat stuff, right? So that's also something to think of. So these are the big things you will be doing in this matchup. And of course, when you block a Hell Sweep, make sure to punish him for that. Another thing to be on the lookout for, especially for those of you in intermediate ranks, but I'll say like in high level, like people throw Scourge a lot. And you can understand why. Like it's a counter at launching low. Like it's a strong tool. And a normal hit, it is +3. So even on hit, it's powerful in that it sets up Uraken. In that if you do a dick jab there, a jab, this will counter hit, and it's a fantastic trade for Kazuya. But do note that this is -14. So again, if you're playing a character like Jin, I should record this. Oh, I'm stupid. Here we go. So if you're playing a character like Jin, you launch this with while setting 2. You have the privilege of having a 14-frame launcher. And that's quite a few characters these days, like Raven can launch this, June can launch this, Jin, Devil Jin, Kazuya himself. Eddie should be able to launch it because he has a 13-frame launcher, but he can't because Kazuya is crouching here on recovery, and Eddie's 13-frame launcher starts with a high, so he can't. But so be mindful of this, in that do your biggest punish. So for Paul, you don't do a while setting 4, you do while setting 3 too, his 13 frame punish. Considering Kazuya's spam this a lot, just make sure you use your biggest punish. And then when Kazuya is in heat, this move is really dumb when he's in heat. It's a full screen launcher, +5 on block, Devil Fist. And it has increased tracking, so stepping left now, unless your timing is like frame perfect, it will clip you. It's maybe I can demonstrate this even. Oh, sorry. Let's just do this. Record. Bagooshed. Oh wait, poor timing. It's like you can step it, but it's difficult, and you don't want to risk it because it is a full launch, you know. So you really don't want to risk it. So when this guy is in heat, you kind of just hold the mix, and then typically he'll commit to like a Devil Fist, or he will do Damak 1-2. And Kazuya is very scary when he's in heat. I'll put him at the wall here. Like his wall pressure in general is scary. Like he might launch you, combo, put you on the wall. You're recovering, he's in heat, and now his hell sweep. His hell sweep can put you on the wall, right? Ridiculous. And he has a patricide, but fucks you up. And now in heat, he has a safe 13 frame, 30 damage mid-mid that wall splats. And that if you block, it will be +5 because he will confirm the block. He will heat dash out into +5. Like, Kazuya at the wall when he's in heat, it is really, really obnoxious stuff. So when he's in heat, you sort of want to hold the mix, in my opinion, when you're in the neutral. Just because, like, you can step the 4-4-2. I do it quite often, but again, it's like, if you don't read your opponent's timing perfectly, you are gonna get fucked up. It shouldn't track like that when he's in heat. So it's basically hold the mix. If you can get momentum on him, like pressure him. If you block a Devil Fist and he doesn't dash out of it, or if he's in the neutral, he's -9. Take your turn. And again, Kazuya's love doing patricide into patricide at the wall. I love doing it too. But you can't step here. Like, patricide it is completely linear. I'm rebarded. Dude, I don't even know what's happening here. How does that hit? I swear to God, this move is completely linear, and it just hit me. Don't you love Tekken wall shenanigans? This is, by the way, why we always step towards the left on this character. By the way, you know, as I told you. It should be steppable towards the right as well, but, you know, walls in this game can give you really weird things, so just keep stepping towards the left, right? A very classic also is... oh, sorry. So... Heat Kazuya does this into this. This is also steppable. So this is something pros do a lot. Oh my God, I think the wall fucked me up again. Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah, but this is what's so scary about this character. You see? When the wall is to my left shoulder, there's nothing I can do here. I'm fucking dead. And that's the real cheese this character has, which I told. I'm gonna finish this video by talking about the real cheese on Kazuya, which is something I talked about in my latest tier list. But you can't step this if you have your back at the wall. You can't step this and fuck him up. Pro players do this a lot. So, just know you can do this. Patricide into Patricide. Patricide into down back 1-2. That's basically what almost any Kazuya does. You can't step this and fuck him up. So, be mindful of this. And also, please be mindful that Flash Punch is -17. Please launch that. So many people don't launch it. It's almost like only in high-level play it's launched. So, don't let them get away with this. Launch that. Launch this if they throw it in the neutral. Launch that. But yeah, basically, this is how you beat Kazuya. This is how you beat Kazuya. Hopefully it was a good video. And again, I'm just gonna end by showing you the cheese of this character. Where he can put you in a situation that is just unbelievably bullshit. Unbelievably bullshit. And it's like, his wall combo... This is something even in the Tekken 8 demo, I started playing around with a lot. This wall combo. And I understood very quickly how stupid it was. Because when he does this and he's in heat, now it's that situation we saw before where you want to step left, but you can't. 3D, this is a 3D game. There's now a wall in the way. You cannot step towards the left. This means you cannot step my hell sweep, and my hell sweep puts you on the wall, so it's now a launcher. Like, this is insane. Like, this is very, very cheap. And with any launch that takes you to the wall, he can set this up. And the Patricide, as you can see, can also very easily slam you into the wall and also turn into a wall splat launch. A launch. Not a wall combo. A launch. Right? So, very, very tough situation. Which is why most pro players here, they recognize, okay, I'm gonna get this situation. What they do is... wait, what am I doing? Wake up, not set. What they do is they just stay on the ground here. That's what I do most of the time as well. You'd rather risk, everyone would rather take one steel pedal than get up into that bullshit situation. So when you see that wall combo, you have to treat it like Brian is doing a wall combo on you. You just don't get back up again due to the threat of taunt. So you'd rather take one steel pedal. So yeah, but it's all about mind games and reads, right? But so this is my my video on how to beat Kazuya. I hope it was informative. I hope you can apply what I just told you. And I 100% guarantee you that if you think about all of this stuff, you will do so much better against this character. So I hope it helps, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.